Ever notice how the harder you try to control everything in your life, the more stressful everything becomes? You try to control what people think of you. You try to control every outcome. You try to prove yourself, defend yourself, explain yourself. And somehow, the more effort you put in, the more exhausted you feel. Here's the strange paradox of life. Some of the most powerful results come not from trying harder, but from learning when not to try at all. The ancient Stoic philosophers understood something most people today completely miss. Peace doesn't come from controlling everything. Peace comes from letting go of what was never yours to control. This is the Stoic art of not trying. And today, we're going to explore how this mindset can completely transform the way you handle stress, difficult people, and life's constant challenges. One of the central ideas of Stoicism comes from the philosopher Epictetus. He said, "Some things are within our control, others are not." It sounds simple, but most people spend their entire lives doing the exact opposite. They obsess over what other people think. They stress about things that haven't happened yet. They replay conversations in their heads for hours. But here's the truth. You cannot control other people's opinions, their actions, their judgments, their reactions. And the more you try to control these things, the more frustrated you become. Marcus Aurelius once wrote in his journal, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." That realization alone can remove an enormous weight from your life. When someone criticizes you, you don't need to control their opinion. When something unexpected happens, you don't need to control the situation. All you need to control is your response. That is the beginning of the art of not trying. There's a trap many people fall into. They believe they must defend themselves in every disagreement. Every criticism must be answered. Every insult must be corrected. Every misunderstanding must be explained. But Stoic thinkers saw this very differently. The Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once advised something surprising. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Think about how much energy people waste trying to win arguments, online debates, workplace conflicts, family disagreements, hours of tension, frustration, and emotional exhaustion. But the truth is, winning an argument rarely changes anyone's mind. More often, it simply creates more resistance and deeper conflict. Stoicism teaches a different kind of strength, the strength to walk away. Sometimes the strongest response is no response at all. Not every opinion deserves your attention. Not every criticism deserves your explanation. Not every conflict deserves your energy. And sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is nothing. Modern life places constant pressure on people to appear impressive, be successful, be admired, be validated. Social media has amplified this pressure even more. People feel they must constantly prove their worth, showing their achievements, displaying their lifestyle, and collecting approval from strangers online. But Stoic philosophy offers a completely different perspective. The Stoic teacher Epictetus once said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish." At first, that idea sounds strange, but its meaning is powerful. It means you should stop living your life based on how others might judge you. When you constantly try to impress everyone, you become trapped in a performance, carefully shaping your words, your actions, and even your goals to gain approval. But the moment you let go of that need, something liberating happens. You stop overthinking every decision. You stop chasing validation. You stop comparing yourself to other people's lives. And suddenly life feels lighter, because you are no longer performing for an audience. You are simply living according to your own values. One of the biggest sources of anxiety comes from trying to force life to unfold exactly the way we want. We plan every step, imagine specific results, and expect things to happen according to our timeline. But when reality moves in a different direction, frustration quickly follows. Stoic philosophy offers a powerful alternative mindset. The Stoics embraced a concept known as amor fati, which means love your fate. This idea is often associated with the Stoic emperor Marcus Aurelius. Loving your fate does not mean becoming passive or giving up effort. It simply means releasing the obsession with controlling the final outcome. You still take action, you still work with discipline and intention, but you accept that life will unfold in ways you cannot fully predict. When you let go of the need to control every result, something interesting happens. Your mind becomes calmer, your decisions become clearer, and opportunities often appear in unexpected ways. Instead of constantly fighting reality, you begin working with it, and life starts to feel less like a struggle and more like a path unfolding naturally before you. Many people carry a quiet burden in life. They feel responsible for fixing other people, helping everyone, solving everyone's problems, and trying to change people who refuse to change. At first, it feels like kindness or responsibility, but over time, it becomes exhausting. The truth is, you cannot force growth on someone who does not want it. Stoic philosophy teaches a clear boundary between what we can influence and what we cannot. You can offer advice, support, and guidance, but you cannot control another person's willingness to change. The Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." In other words, instead of spending your energy trying to correct everyone around you, focus on your own character and actions. Lead by example. Live with integrity. Practice discipline and patience. Some people may learn from your example, others may not. But either way, your responsibility is not to fix everyone, it is to become the best version of yourself. Understanding Stoicism is powerful, but its real value comes from applying it in everyday life. The art of not trying is something you practice in small moments throughout the day. Start with awareness. The next time something frustrates you, a rude comment, a delayed plan, or someone disagreeing with you, pause and ask yourself one simple question. Is this within my control? If the answer is no, practice letting it go. When someone criticizes you, resist the urge to defend yourself immediately. Instead, remain calm and observe your reaction. You don't have to win every argument or prove your worth to everyone. Another practical exercise is reducing the need for validation. Try making decisions based on your values rather than how others might judge them. This builds quiet confidence. You can also apply Stoicism by focusing your energy where it truly matters: your actions, your discipline, and your character. Each day, ask yourself, did I act with patience, integrity, and self-control? The art of not trying is not about doing nothing, it's about directing your effort wisely. When you stop forcing things that are beyond your control, you create space for clarity, resilience, and inner peace. The art of not trying is not about laziness. It is about wisdom. It means knowing where your effort truly matters and where it does not. Stop trying to control what you can't control. Stop trying to win every argument. Stop trying to impress everyone. Stop trying to force outcomes. Stop trying to fix everyone. And when you do, something incredible happens. Life becomes calmer. Your mind becomes clearer, and your energy is finally spent on the things that truly matter. Because sometimes the greatest strength is knowing when to simply let go. If you enjoyed this video and want more content on Stoic philosophy, mental strength, and personal growth, consider subscribing. And I'd love to ask you something. What is one thing in your life you've learned to stop trying to control? Share your thoughts in the comments. Sometimes the lessons we share can help someone else find peace. Until next time, remember, you have power over your mind, not outside events.